Born and raised in the city of Detroit, Herbert J. Strather is the chairman of Strather Associates, a real estate development and investment firm located in Detroit. Established by Strather in 1975, Strather Associates is responsible for more than $2 billion in real estate transactions and is a multi-level conglomerate consisting of real estate acquisitions, investment, development, and property management.
Money comes with the territory. We've got to be committed to what we believe, and it got to be more than just helping our family or our friends. We've got to reach out and help other families and other people.
After learning real estate appraisal and public adjusting on his own, Herb began to make his mark in the real estate world by arranging complex multi-dwelling unit transactions around the city.
Well, there's a building boom in Detroit, and one new housing development is enticing families not just from the city but the suburbs as well. And Action News reporter Christy McDonald is here now to tell us all about that. Christy.
Well, Robbie, crews are furiously building at the Woodbridge Estates development just west of the Lodge near Wayne State. People living there say this new community shows Detroit's comeback.
From the ashes will rise a new development and a new beginning for the city and people of Detroit.
Across Detroit and across the nation, developers, city governments, and community organizations are taking note of Strather and Associates and its ability to generate a level of excitement never before experienced in our central city neighborhoods. For decades, these communities have been imploding, but now Herb Strather and his partner organizations are building entirely new neighborhoods in what previously were some of the most dangerous, undesirable, and seemingly hopeless areas of Detroit.
By the mid-90s, Herb Strather turned his attention to the growing public interest in casino gaming and began organizing and leading the initiative to place casino gambling on the ballot for Detroit voters. The hard-fought battle proved a winner for Strather, as he and other investors were awarded the operation of Motor City Casino, one of 3 land-based casinos in Detroit. In August of 2007, the city of Detroit marked an historic occasion as the Hotel St. Regis reopened after an extensive renovation. Ever focused on the redevelopment of Detroit, Strather, along with his investors, completely restored and modernized the newly decorated St. Regis with more than $14 million in improvements and investments, making it the only black-owned Hotel St. Regis in the world. A strong community supporter, Herb Strather serves on a host of boards and committees, but is most active in the Optimist International organization, devoted to empowering young people to be the best they can be.
We have a little cash, good credit scores, but we don't have the expertise. We were fortunate enough to meet Herb Strather, and him being the businessman that he's been for so many years, fortunately, we were able to meet him, and he guided us through our first purchase of rental property.
A few years ago, I decided to buy a commercial piece of real estate. I had put the deal together, and one evening, the night before the closing, I heard a radio ad about Herb Strather, commercial real estate, doing a seminar.
Now that you're on the other side of this deal, the things that you thought might not be possible are actually possible. You own your own home?
I do.
It's debt free?
It is.
And on a level of 1 to 10, how happy have you been with the experience?
Somewhere like a 14.
14.
Now, I say urban development is tops, and the reason I say it is that it's philanthropic. Not only do you get a chance to get rich, you get a chance to give something back. And Lord knows we got to search ourselves and say, what are we doing here on earth? I just hope I'm doing what God wants me to do. You know, I like to help kids. I give my life, and I want to develop my community. I'm sorry, I'm not developing the suburbs today. And for those who want to develop the suburbs, they can develop the suburbs. But as far as me and my lot, I'm going to develop the city that I was born in, and the city that I'm going to die in.